Dr. Drew.
I'm not modeling anymore for the two of you.
Loveline.
Yep. Hey, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. It's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew, board certified physician, takes the med specialist. Jesus Christ, Drew, I was running so late tonight. I got out of the shower.
Yeah.
I got out of the shower at like 9:32 or something.
Yeah.
I was hustling so much. And when I pulled my underpants up, I gave it such a mighty tug.
Oh, my God.
That I just basically, pulled my underpants up just, about halfway up my chest. And you could see just a little nipple poking through the band,
Melvin.
And then yanked my pants up, pulled my shoes on, dropped my shirt, and was running for the car, jumped down into the car.
No keys.
No, keys gone. Strapped the belt on, started heading down the hill, and realized, hey, underwear's up the ass. And once, I like my car, but one thing about these sports cars, you ain't rolling around too much in there. I mean, you're in.
You're tucked in, yeah.
Yeah, you're tucked in. You're not going anywhere. So now it's underwear up the took-eye for the long haul in.
When did you make the correction?
Did you see me drop my pants just now?
I missed that.
You didn't see me drop my pants just 10 seconds before the show started?
I was in the bathroom.
No, you were sitting here. Danielle was looking at me like I just started running for the ATM. She wanted to know what was going on. Got him right on out of there. Fresh. Got the toilet seat hooked up? Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder you were spending so much time. You're
got
too busy with squirts.
Yeah, I just planted on the toilet seat now. Now, I still haven't tested it yet. I've been so goddamn busy I haven't tested it out.
What?
I swear to God. I've just been that busy. I just haven't been home. But, all right, so where the hell are we? Destiny's Child is coming here tonight. They're a very good-looking R&B group, all chicks, and they're nominated for 2 Emmys.
Ow! Grammys?
I mean, Grammys.
Oh, boy.
Oh, please.
What the hell were you doing?
Listen, is there a huge difference between Emmy and Grammy that I can't slip up?
I was at the Westwood One has a sort of radio tour that you can do at the Grammys, and it is a huge deal this year.
Oh, yeah.
Huge.
Yeah. Somebody wanted me to come out to that or do something, but I'm much too important.
I know that, but
yeah.
But I of course went.
You were down there?
Yeah, but it's amazing. I mean, they're rehearsing like crazy, huge productions. I mean, big deal. Big deal. I've never seen like that. The Academy Awards.
He just made the rounds?
Yeah.
Plugging the book? Plugging DrDrew.com?
.com, yeah.
Very good. All right, you ready to hit the phones?
Yeah.
Our guests aren't here yet, but they should be here any second. Yes, they are here. Well, we'll bring them in. Yeah, we'll bring them in after the break. Jen? Jen?
Uh-huh.
You're 20.
Yes.
What's up?
Well, me and my husband now have been together for 8 years, totally. And,
you got married when you were 12?
No. I got married when I was 16. We were together for 3 years before that.
Yeah.
And I've never had an orgasm.
You worked together for 3 years before that?
Yeah. No, not worked together. Were together.
Oh, were together. Okay.
Had sex together.
Yeah. Okay.
Even through the whole time. It was just that I've had no way to tell him, because even when I was younger, it was just never something I knew I was even supposed to do. And now that it's kind of important, I just don't know how to tell him.
Tell him what?
I just don't know how to tell him.
Orgasm.
That you're not having an orgasm.
Exactly.
And you've been faking?
Yeah.
From the word go.
Excuse me?
From the word go?
Exactly.
God bless you. How many orgasms would you guess that you faked over the years, Jen? How often do you guys have sex? Let me do some quick math.
Let's see. Thousands.
Listen, Stonehead. I'm going to do the math. How often do you have sex?
At least once every day.
Once a day. 7 times a week. 365 days a year?
Exactly.
Okay. And you've been together how many years?
8.
8 years.
Almost.
2,800. 2,600.
You sure you weren't together 10 years?
Yeah.
A little easier on the math. When you guys get to your 10-year anniversary, you will have had... No. All right, so what is that? 3,650 something?
10 years, yes.
Orgasms? Oh, so like 3,000 orgasms. 3,000 fake orgasms. You know what you got to do, Jen? You know what I was saying? We were talking about this last week, I think. If I was faking an orgasm and I wanted to be convincing, about every 5th one, I would not reach it. I would get really close, and I would go, no, I don't know. I had some stress at work. Oprah said not to. Something happened. Like, you ought to, every fifth or sixth one, not be able to reach an orgasm. Then he'll believe the other one. Shut up. Then he'll believe it.
Well, the only reason why I was trying to figure this out now is because lately it just kind of pisses me off.
All right, so what you got to do, what you got to do, right, you got to say, I don't know, something's wrong.
Shut up.
Pretend there's just been a change. Yeah, I don't think you need to necessarily sort of...
don't tell them about the faking.
Yeah, it'd be pretty deflating to know that you've been faking all the time. Just say, I don't understand what it is. Maybe try this, try that. You know, try to direct him into things that might help you respond a little bit.
I'd turn a gun on my penis and then on myself. That's what I'd do. Jen? Jen, I know you're angry at him for some reason.
Oh, no.
Listen, don't tell him you've been faking. Just stop and see if you can work with him, all right?
All right.
All right,
there,
Jen.
you
go.
Thanks.
And does he perform any oral sex?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Stephanie?
Yeah?
You're 20.
Yes.
What's up?
Okay, basically I was kicked out of college and my school housing, and my parents have no idea, and I want some advice on how to tell them.
Why were you kicked out?
Grades.
Grades?
Yes.
Wow.
College? I'm kind of confused.
Why do you get... You basically were expelled from school, right?
Yeah, you have to keep a certain GPA.
Right.
And I didn't keep that GPA, so they call it disqualification.
What is that
Like the Naval Academy or
GPA,
something?
just for fun?
It has to be a 2.0.
And, was that a C there, Drew? Yeah, it seems pretty, seems like they put the bar pretty high. I couldn't get that in high school. What college did you go to?
USC.
Oh, please. You can't get a 2.0 in USC?
Afraid not.
Man, you must be smoking a lot of weed.
Are you stupid or something?
Yeah, USC, that's, you just buy your way into that school. It isn't taking your real brains. Yeah, even I know that. Drew, you know what I'm talking about, right? All right. Drew, didn't you go there for...
medical school.
Oh, yeah. See? So, you were kicked out of your housing. You're not on probation. You're just expelled.
Yeah.
How do you get back in?
There is a readmission process, which I am going through, but...
How long is that going to take?
Well, I'm taking classes at a JC for a semester, and then I have to write papers and basically kind of apply for readmission.
Don't you think your parents are going to find out how crappy you did anyway, somehow?
Well, they don't get any of my mail. It all comes to me, so...
Wait, this is more than just being kicked out of housing. You were kicked out of the school, right?
Yeah.
Hey, how many warnings did they give you, by the way, before they booted you?
Well, my first semester there, because I was a sophomore this year, I was on probation, and then I stayed on probation, and they give you 3 semesters, and then I got kicked out.
What's up with you?
I didn't study enough.
Hold on, let me write that
It was a
down.
big change for me from high school. My high school was really easy, and then I went to a really big school, because I came from a small town.
Yeah.
And moved out here, so...
Yeah. All right.
You were partying too much, basically.
Yeah, you must have been doing something. New boyfriend?
No.
You discover mushrooms or something?
No, I swear to God.
All right.
No.
All right. I never heard that SC was that tough. It seemed like if you just sort of showed up and took a few notes, you could get by, at least with a C average. All right, but that's not you. Stephanie?
Yes?
You're going to have to join the football team. They'll cut you a break. Okay. I don't know what to say. Where are your parents?
New Jersey.
Yeah. All right, well, go to a JC for a semester, as much as I hate to say it. Write a few papers, get your grades up. The JC will probably be harder than SC.
Well, actually, I've been doing really well since I've been there. So.
All right, fine.
So you're getting it back together
Keep
again.
lying to your parents, that's all.
Oh.
Ryan?
Yes?
You're 17.
Yes, hi. Me and my girlfriend have gone out for about 3 months now, and she wants to have kids with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how to tell her that I don't want to or what I should do. I don't know.
How old is she?
She's 17 also.
How about just, we're too young? We'll tell her.
She won't take that.
What do you mean she won't take it?
I mean, she just says, oh, no, I'm ready. I know I'm ready. And I've told her I'm ready, but I'm not, and I don't.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
That's a clear sign that she's either stupid or insane.
Well, she's had a tough past.
Oh,
no
yeah.
kidding. No kidding. A child is not a way to solve that. It's not a way to have her manage her feelings with another human being.
It's the world's worst instinct in the world. I had a crappy childhood. I'm going to crap on some other kids.
Well, none of that. It's like, I feel so crappy about myself. What can I do to feel better? Let's see, I can take some drugs. Oh, I know, I'll have a kid.
Yeah.
Come on.
See, this is why guys are so much smarter. We just want to get a hot rod, a motorcycle, or a keg of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her parents did drugs with her while she was growing up.
That's not.
And then they kicked her out.
That's not.
Great. Ryan?
I just moved here from California, and I just met her.
Right.
She was just,
Right.
and now she just, I don't know what to do. I mean, I like her a lot.
Right.
She says she loves me, she wants to marry me, and
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, because she's nuts. Ryan, do
Yeah.
not get her pregnant. You will ruin your life.
she might be. I mean, we haven't
Yeah.
protection for about 2 months.
no.
What
Ryan.
the? Ryan,
Yeah.
what the hell kind of jackass truck did you fall off of?
I just moved here 6 months ago, and I've been.
All right. Well, if you're on
Clean.
a bus, that's something else. You
I've
what?
been clean for 6 months now
From what?
from speed.
Well, you've not been in the program. Or if you have been in the program, you're not working it properly.
Ryan, what the hell kind of parents are you two going to make? What do you do for a living?
Me? I work at a little store, a little liquor store.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as you have a secure future. Stocking cans of Dinty Moore. Please, Ryan, how much you make an hour?
Me, I only make $5.25.
$5.25.
She doesn't have a job.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
Me?
Yeah, what are you going to do for this kid? How are you going to support the kid?
I can't support it.
That's right. That's why you got to use birth control.
I know. I don't know how to tell her though. She does not want it. She says it doesn't feel good.
Listen, Ryan.
Adoption.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Do not be scared that this woman is going to leave you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be. It's like I got crabs on my groin. I'm scared they're going to leave if I
Offend them. I'm going to offend
if
the
I
crabs.
offend them. Good. I know you think you're in love, but man, you're going to look back at this time in your life one day and go, man, was I an idiot.
So I should just tell her that I don't want to have kids and we need to use.
Tell her it's not.
Tell her the truth.
She's too young. You guys are in no position to do it, and you don't want this kid's childhood to be anything close to your childhood or her childhood.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
That's fine.
Can I say one thing to you guys?
Tell her you love her, you'll stay with her, and you guys have kids in about 30 years. All right. Drew doesn't want to hear the one thing he wants to say. Raven, you know what's great about Drew? If someone says, there's something I want to say, me and Drew are the same. It's got to be bad.
Yeah.
Why should we hear it?
That's right.
I don't even open Christmas cards. I figure someone just wrote F you. I throw them right in the garbage. Raven,
Yeah.
you're 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm a runaway from TYC, Texas Youth Commission.
Uh-huh.
And I got here, I went to TYC when I was like 14 away from home. And I was wondering if I should keep running or turn myself in, because I don't want to, I don't have anywhere to go.
Are you looking for the people that killed your parents?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then you got to turn yourself in. I watch a lot of TV, Drew, and that's the only good reason to keep running.
I understand.
Well, the thing is...
Were you accused of a crime you didn't commit?
Well, I was running away because I didn't want to... I was tired of my dad messing with me.
Tired of your dad molesting you?
Sexually abusing you.
Just well, yeah, kind of, yeah.
And physically abusing you.
Okay, but you couldn't get into foster care?
No, they just sent me to the Texas Youth Commission.
Is there anywhere else? Could you go to another state system?
Well, it's hard because whenever I got to TYC, I told them, and they just kept me there.
All right, forget. She talks about TYC like it's some sort of utopia or family or something.
No, she says she doesn't like it. She ran away.
No, but maybe I'm not.
What are you saying?
As though we all should know what
it's a
TYC
household term.
As though she were talking about going to Disneyland or something. It's not necessarily positive, but it's like a place that we all, of course, know about.
Well, she said Texas Youth.
But the point is, why can't you go to whatever system is available in whatever state you're in right now?
Well, she's still in Texas.
I'm in the Texas Youth Commission, and that's like prison for teenagers.
Right. Hey.
And
Raven, what state are you in now?
Texas.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, it's a big state. It's hard to get out of.
Then turn yourself back in.
And you ran away, but I don't understand why you're in a prison-like environment if you were just getting away from your abusive father.
I don't know. They just put me here because they didn't have anywhere else.
Raven, please.
Raven, no drugs, no thievery, no trouble with the law?
No violence?
I've done drugs, and I stole money from my parents.
Okay. All right. Hey, Raven?
Yes?
Listen, you're kind of between a rock and a hard place, and I really feel for you. And it's a tough situation, but at least when you go back, you'll know where you are. It's not going to be a great place, but some biker's not going to rape you while you're sleeping at night.
but I'm at a place where I actually have stability. It's actually better for me.
Oh, really?
Than it was before.
Where are you now?
Where is it?
I'm in Austin.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Oh, you're in Austin. Okay.
I'm staying with my boyfriend.
How old is he?
He's 19.
I don't trust this. I don't trust him.
Asshole.
What's he do? Work at a muffler shop?
No, he's a machinist.
Metal.
Works around metal. I knew it. I smelt metal on him. I can smell that oil. I don't trust him at all, Raven. What's wrong with him?
Nothing.
Seriously.
Nothing.
What drugs does he do?
Nothing.
Seriously. Come on.
Pot, of course.
What does he do? Smokes weed?
Yeah.
Drinks a little bit?
No.
How does he treat you?
Really good.
Really good?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
He doesn't get high or drunk and smack on you or anything?
No.
No.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't tolerate. You using protection?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Why are you asking us this question if things are so great where you are?
Yeah, why don't you just stay there?
But
Why did you even call us?
Because I don't know. Because I don't know what I should do.
Why? Stay there. You're in Austin. It's the best part of Texas. You got a boyfriend who's got a nice machinist job, smokes a little weed, doesn't beat on you, treats you like a queen. Why don't you just stay there?
Yeah.
Well, you tell us why you shouldn't stay there.
I should, but
Are your parents looking for you?
no. But I think the state is.
They got bigger fish to fry. Raven?
Yeah.
I mean, you're 16 years old. You know, why don't you just stay? I'm not sure what you're asking us. If you think you're in a safe place and this guy treats you right and you're not going to get pregnant, then stay there.
And if indeed it was the case that you broke no laws and you were put inappropriately in the system just because, as you paint the picture, which I doubt.
Yes.
Then what are you asking us? There's no crimes committed. You're not. What are you running from? Actually,
I don't know.
If it was just a housing circumstance,
I'm sure there's a little more here.
A lot more to this story.
And this guy's a machinist, and there's nobody works closer with metal than machinists. And you know my theories about metal, Maria. Not in general, just the guys who work with them.
Humans with metal.
That's right. Maria?
Yeah?
You're 18. What's up?
Yeah. Okay, I've been with my boyfriend for about 2 years, a little more than 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And before we went out, he had been with a girl for like 3 years or something. And after they broke up, he got checked for like everything. They did everything possible to him, blood tests and everything came out negative. And now I go to the doctor and they tell me that I have genital warts. And I was like, what? I mean, this is the first person I have done anything with.
Well, they didn't test him for warts.
But I mean, they did everything. Not only
did they pour vinegar over his penis and then look at it under a black light? That's how you test for warts.
That's the only way to test it?
That is the only way to test.
So it could have been that they checked him for everything except that.
Did they pour the liquid over his penis and look at it under a black light?
How the hell does she know, wise ass?
Of course, Maria, they didn't.
They put Q-tips like everywhere.
Yeah.
Why? What? Hold on a second. It's like.
And by the way, why was he having that all done?
Yeah, it's like he went into the dealership and was going to be sold, but they had to do the 50-point maintenance safety check on him.
He went and he asked to get checked for everything.
Why?
Excuse me?
Did he have some suspicion that he'd been exposed to something?
Well, the thing is that I don't know because I mean the girl had been like cheating on him or something.
All right, so that's where he got the warts. And the warts is something you have to specifically ask for.
Oh God, really? He just said everything. And
No.
Now you know what it's like. It's like one time I went to the mall. I bought a taco. The picture of the taco had nice big tomato slice on top of it. The guy gave me the taco. He said, "No tomato." I said, "Hey, put the tomato slice on there." He said, "No." That's another 50 cents. I said, it's on the picture. I said, it's another 50 cents.
You didn't ask for the tomato.
I didn't ask. Yeah. That's my point. That was 24 years ago, but it still burns in my memory, Drew.
Huh?
You know who I am.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll get that guy. You better hope he's died of natural causes, because I'm going to put him in the ground when I find that guy who screwed me with the taco.
Next to him, you go on Letterman, you can start yelling at him, too.
Yeah, 1975, but I remember it like it was yesterday.
Nice.
Destiny's Child is our guest. They're in the next room. I'm waving at them right now. Yes. We'll bring them in here in just 1 second, and we'll be back after this. Hey, it's Loveline. Oh. Hey, I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Phone number. That Mike Stanton, Lauren. Westwood 2 is such a pile. It's just an asshole. I like
It's interesting. I was at their webcast today, and they had the most elaborate, state-of-the-art system, mobile.
I know where all their money is going.
Yes.
Listen, I've said it 1,000 times. We won't call it Westwood 1. We call it either Westwood 2 or Westwood none. But any investors, I don't know if it's a publicly traded corporation or not, put all your money into Westwood 1, and I'll tell you why. It's all profit. They don't put a penny back into this equipment. They're using equipment, stuff that were on naval submarines in World War II was in this studio. It's home of the world's highest mic stands and world's lowest chairs. Shut up, damn it! No, I'll not. I'll only go further. I understand you jackass.
Don't prompt him, please.
All right. Anyway, let's talk about happier times. Destiny's Child is our guest tonight. I'm going to give everyone's name. Beyonce, Kelly, Farrah, and Michelle, all in the band and up for Grammys, right?
That's right. Yeah. We're nominated for 2.
2?
Yes.
Geez, Drew, you're only nominated for 1 for that crappy spoken word you did, right? No, Drew's not talented. He's not nominated for anything. The girls are not only sing like angels, but they look like them too. Is this was there some ugly girl you kicked out of the band?
No. But we do have 2 new members, Farrah and Michelle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys got in because you're good looking. Well, and you can sing. That's what I wanted to say.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's nice. And everyone's from Texas.
Yeah. Well, the 2 new members, one is from L.A.
Oh.
And one is from Illinois.
Which one's from L.A.?
Farrah, me.
Farrah, yeah, watch out. She's trouble.
Where in Illinois?
Yeah.
Rockford.
Right outside Chicago.
All right, and what did you kick a couple old members out for getting fat, or what happened?
No, we didn't kick anyone out for getting fat.
I know it's very competitive.
Yeah, but unfortunately, fortunately, we're working on a settlement with the other 2 ladies, so we can't really get into until everything's over.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We believe that everything happens for a reason, though. So.
Yeah. Even bad stuff?
No, change is good.
Oh, change. Only good.
Change is good.
I believe good stuff happens for a reason and bad stuff happens because I'm cursed and there's no God. Right, Drew?
That's your basic principle.
That's my basic approach to life. I think we should hear something from Destiny's Child before we hop back on the phone. So what do you think?
Fair enough.
All right. Are we going to hear the song that's up for a Grammy?
Bills.
Say My Name.
Oh, no, we're not hearing Bills.
Oh, you're hearing our new single, Say My Name.
All right, then maybe Bills. Next time?
Yes.
All right, here we go. This one's called Say My Name.
That's right.
That is Say My Name from Destiny's Child off of The Writing on the Wall. They're nominated for 2 Grammys. Is that tomorrow night?
Yes.
Grammy Awards?
Yes.
And who's in your category? I mean, who are you up against?
We're up against Whitney Houston, TLC, and who else? Eric Benet and Mary J. Blige.
Never heard of any of them. You guys are a sure thing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
we know you've heard of them.
I don't know who any of those people are. I know you guys, and I know you're in.
Thank you.
I'll put money on it. All right, Drew?
Maybe you should accompany them, since you have a record of...
I don't want to brag, ladies, but last year I went with the Dixie Chicks, and they walked home with 2 Grammys.
Hey.
They were nominated in 2 categories, and they walked with 2 Grammys. Now, you guys are nominated in 2 categories. I don't know if you have dates. I don't know if it's too late to call them and break them. I'm not as sure how you feel about me at this point, but I'm just saying I've been to 1 Grammy with 1 group, and they walk with 2.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right, we might need you to come.
Still not worth it.
Still not sure about you.
I don't know, 2 Grammys. Yeah, we don't have to go to the party afterward with you, do we? Brian?
Yeah.
No, you start drinking about 5, I'm real tolerable. Brian, you're 23. What's up?
Could you hold on for a second?
No. Okay. Jessica.
Sorry. Is that enough?
Drew's throwing sugar at the band. Jessica, you're 15. What's up? Should a doctor be throwing sugar at young people?
Tell us to ask.
Easy, girl.
Hello?
Jessica.
Okay, I've
15.
been bulimic for a couple weeks, just a little bit bulimic, and I threw up today and my nose started to bleed.
Yeah, that's a bad sign, right,
Well,
Drew?
that's not surprising.
Why did her nose start bleeding?
From all literally the retching, the pressure that builds up in the Kieselbach's plexus, the vessels in the surface of the nose there, we can break them through.
What was that?
There's a very rich area of blood supply right in the septum here, and if you really push down hard, you do Valsalva like you're retching, you can cause bleeding there.
All right.
But that is the least of the major problems that you're going to begin having.
Okay.
Okay, you're just getting started with the medical problems, and many of them become life-threatening.
All right.
Do you understand that they
Could you
wanted to
stop doing it?
What?
Can you stop?
No, I have to after I eat something. It makes me sick if I don't,
even though you're going to die from this?
I guess.
Okay. Well, how'd you get started on it?
I just wanted to lose weight, I guess.
How long have you been doing it?
About a month and a half.
And
I don't throw up all my food.
No.
Just like dinner.
Just the peas and carrots?
Just like the bread and the noodles and crackers and stuff.
Uh-huh. How do you do that?
I stick my finger down my
How do you
throat.
selectively throw up is this question.
Hold on, let me write this down. You put your finger down your throat. Yeah. So what do? You eat your starches first, and then you throw that up, and then you eat your proteins, and you keep that down?
No, I'll eat like breakfast and lunch, like little breakfast and lunch, and then when I get home for dinner, like it'll be a big dinner, and it just makes me sick.
And that's when you throw it up?
Yeah.
Did you not believe that something drastic can happen to you from this?
No.
Okay.
How much do you weigh?
130.
And how tall are you?
5'4".
And what are you so worried about? I mean, where'd you get this, negative self-image?
That's the average weight, isn't it?
Yeah,
Almost
that's-
about
that's-
5'4".
that's fine.
130. Why don't you do it like a diet or something, which is way better than being bulimic?
Yeah, why don't you
I mean,
exercise
that's your
and
health
do
you're
all
talking
that?
about.
Well, I exercise a lot. I play soccer.
Adam.
Yeah, she screwed up. All right. Drew, what should you do? Hurry.
You need to get treatment with this, Jessica. About 1 out of 5 people with this die.
Okay.
You've got to take this very seriously. This is not, I just throw up my dinner. This is a major league eating disorder you're getting into at a young age, and it is going to be crippling if you don't do something about it.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
You're not doing a damn thing about it.
No, I know, but what are you going to do? Brian?
Yeah.
You're 23?
Uh-huh.
So, who's pregnant? Your girlfriend?
Yes.
How old is she?
Like 26.
26?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you know she's pregnant?
She's been showing. She's like 4.5 months.
She hasn't had a period in 4.5 months?
No, she had one recently. Okay? And I'm trying to get her to take a test, and she's denying it.
Brian?
She had a period recently?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, are you a doctor, Brian?
Huh?
No. What do you do for a living, Brian?
I'm a stockbroker.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Mercantile Exchange in Chicago.
You're a runner.
Huh?
You're a runner on the Mercantile Exchange.
Stock.
Yeah, you just run papers to people who know what to do with them, right?
Stockbroker.
Please. Listen, Brian, didn't you go to college?
Yes, I did.
All right. Now, if someone has their period, they can't be pregnant.
Well, it happened to her, and she's not taking a test or nothing. She won't go take a test.
Well, she doesn't have to. She had her period.
I know, but I have a funny feeling she's denying all this, and she's seen someone else. She's not telling me nothing.
She's seen someone else?
What's someone else have to do with this?
Because every time I says, come on, let's go see a test, she's like, no, that's okay, that's okay.
What does seeing someone else have to do with this?
I want to know if it's my kid.
Well, how's a pregnancy test going to tell you that?
By DNA, I think.
Oh, Brian, you are not a stockbroker. I'm sorry. And I'd be very hard-pressed to say you went to college.
I went to Harper.
Harper?
Yeah.
I never heard of it. That must be a bartending
College?
school. Listen, Harpo, I don't know who's trusting you with their money, but they're insane. No one gives you any money, please. I wouldn't give you $5 to put into Pepsi. I'd be nervous. Yeah, the Pepsi machine. Forget about stock. Listen, first off, the pregnancy test doesn't say who the father is. It's not a DNA test.
Yeah.
That's a different test, right?
That's after the child is born.
Uh-huh.
And number two, if she's having her period, she's not pregnant.
But she's showing.
Well, maybe she's getting fat.
She's been getting morning sickness.
Yeah, but how do you know she had her period?
Because the other day I found 2 tampons laying in the bathroom, bloody.
I would love my stockbroker to call my bathroom the bathroom.
The bathroom.
The John, okay, the John.
Oh, you found 2 tampons over in the bathroom? 2 bloody tampons. And you rushed them over to the lab?
Well, first of all, if she's bleeding and indeed she's pregnant, that could potentially be an emergency. So she needs to see a doctor about that.
Because I've been telling her what to go see about. She's like, no, don't worry about. I'm like, come on. I want to find out what's going on. She's like, everything's okay. All
right. Hey, Brian, why don't you break up with her then?
I've been with her like 4.5 months. And we're recently going to begin engaged also.
All right. Why don't you hold off on that until you guys can communicate a little better?
Okay.
All right?
And one more question. Is Destiny's Child there?
Yes.
Yeah,
Can
we're
I say hi
here.
to girls?
Hi.
Hello.
How you girls doing?
We're doing fine.
I love your music. I got all your CDs.
Thank you so
very
much.
Where are you calling from, Brian?
I'm calling from Chicago.
All right. You guys going to go to Chicago anytime soon and play a gig or anything like that?
Well, hopefully we'll be starting a tour in a couple of months, and hopefully, I'm sure we'll be going to Chicago.
Okay. Brian, their management has asked me to ask you not to show up at the concert if they are in concert.
No,
Yes,
we'd love
it's
to
true.
see him.
No, you wouldn't love to see him. As long as he's safely behind a barricade, perhaps. Please, you don't want any guy who pronounces bathroom showing up at your concert. All right, we're going to take ourselves a little break. Destiny's Child is our guest tonight. When we come back, we'll speak to Katie, who's 12, had sex with 4 people. Sister says if she doesn't stop, she'll tell her parents.
And we're going
to know what to do.
We're going to go to the bathroom.
That's right.
Bathroom break.
It's the Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. He is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LVE-191. Beyonce, Kelly, Farrah, and Michelle are all here from Destiny's Child. They're nominated for 2 Grammys. They may win, they may not win, but I'll tell you, if I show up with them tomorrow,
We're winning.
it's a lock.
Definitely.
Yeah,
It's a lock.
Both of them.
The Writing on the Wall is the name of the CD. And when we left off, we were talking to Katie, who's 12. Katie?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You're 12? You've already had sex with 4 boys?
Yeah.
True bad or just...
Drew, you were
too easy?
16 before you had sex with 4 boys.
That's
weren't
true.
you? And what's up with you? Why are you doing this?
I don't know, I don't know. They're my sister's friends. They come over a lot, and I don't know. I guess they pressured me into it.
Hey, Katie?
Yeah.
Can you turn your radio down, please? There you go. I'm cutting her break because she's 12 and obviously confused.
How is it that these people knew they could victimize you like that?
No,
What?
Drew, you're not going to get an answer to that. Where's your dad?
He's here.
He is?
Yeah.
What kind of guy is he?
He's an alcoholic.
There we go.
Did he physically abuse you?
No, not me, but my sister, he did.
He beat her up.
Yeah.
Never raised it.
He physically and sexually abused her.
Okay. Did you witness some of that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why did he leave you alone?
I don't know.
Yeah.
How old is
he? Did enough damage. He felt he'd done enough, and leave her out there for the other 19-year-olds to prey upon.
Well, he's probably going every other kid. There's probably a younger sister he's waiting on. What? How many kids does this a-hole have, by the way?
Just me and my sister.
And how old is your sister?
She's 16.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure the guy's your sister because she was a victim of your father, or not the most upstanding citizens around, right?
No.
Probably bringing some real idiots home.
Yeah.
I mean, the kind of guys who think it'd be okay to have sex with a 12-year-old, right?
Right.
How old are these guys?
2 were 15 and 2 were 16.
That's nice.
And can you stop doing it, first off?
Yeah, but I just want to know where who I could call to get some help for me and my sister.
Great. All right.
That's good.
She wasn't sexually abused, this one.
Drew, give me your home number.
Let me give you a child abuse hotline, okay?
Okay.
It's 1-800-540-4000.
Okay.
And we have some resources at drdrew.com if you can get a computer, too.
Yeah, okay.
Can you get to a computer?
Get into the chat rooms. Get into the chat rooms, and we have people there that can help out.
What is it?
drdrew.com, one word. DRDREW.com.
Okay.
Where are you calling from, Katie?
Huh?
Where are you calling from?
I'm Ontario, California.
Oh, boy. And where's your mom?
She left when I was 8.
Yeah, probably because your dad was doing a little drinking, a little beating on her, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're with your dad now?
Yeah, it's just me, my dad, and my sister.
Wow.
Does she have? Do you have any other family members that you can go?
No, all my family lives in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Might that be a better place to go than where you are?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't really have any, people I know. I just know that my dad's sisters are out there, but I haven't really ever met them.
And you haven't heard from your mom in 4 years?
No, I haven't talked to her since she left.
Oh,
wow.
She's a saint,
She's a
this
drug
woman.
addict. Is she a drug addict?
She's gotta be.
Yeah, she was, they were on speed.
Yeah.
What's your dad do? What branch of construction is he in?
I don't know. He's a construction worker, but I don't know what he does.
You are a saint.
Listen, I work with these guys. I know these guys. Hey, Katie.
Yeah?
I'm real sorry for what's happened to you.
Thanks.
It doesn't mean, it's not a life sentence. It doesn't mean this is what you're damned to. It means you got dealt a bad hand. Time will pass quickly. You'll get away from this. You're smart. You're 12. I can hear it in your voice. You have a lot of strength. And you just have to reach out and call on some resources and let some people help you.
Okay.
And get away from this guy, okay?
Okay.
Yep. All right. Take care of yourself.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, it's weird, but we know from doing this show that her dad didn't mess with her too much.
Because she was able to stand up and try to make change.
You could tell, she has a lot of courage.
Yeah.
It sounds
There's
like
something left there. Yeah.
And she asked for help.
Yeah,
Right.
Which is a big part of it.
that takes a lot. Yeah.
Oh.
How do you know? Is it?
I know the construction workers.
Is it the only sort of refuge for vermin?
Yeah, it is.
That's it?
Yeah. It's like, it's kind of what I'm guessing, like what Australia was a couple hundred years ago. It's a penal colony. It's really the only employment/penal colony in the United States.
Some journalist needs to get in the inside.
When I'm in charge, and I will be in charge soon, ladies, so
Make note.
you be nice. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to every construction crew, I'm gonna have one of my men on the inside. We're just gonna round these guys up. You know what I mean? Because they're all criminals. All of them. I'll tell you, criminals don't have as many criminals amongst their ranks as construction workers do. Bob?
Yeah.
You're 29.
Yes.
What's up?
Well, I haven't had sex with my wife in a while. I've been married about a year.
Yeah.
And, I was thinking about going to a hooker or something like that. I actually even tried.
You tried going to a hooker?
Yeah.
And what happened? Too ugly?
No, I went to the place and they threw me out. They thought I was a cop. Believe it or not.
You got to grow your hair out.
Yeah.
And what's going on between you and your wife? What's the problem?
Not a whole hell of a lot.
What's the problem?
I don't know. I mean...
What does she say the problem is?
What's that?
What does she say the problem is?
She's tired or,
Yeah. Or you're not listening.
Like
All right, hold on a second, Screwball. The problem with guys, I'm sure you ladies know this, they don't listen real well. Because if Bob's wife was on the phone, she'd give you a laundry list just off the top of her head of all the things that are wrong with the relationship. He's not paying enough attention to her. He's not listening. He's not open. He's not available emotionally. He's not affectionate. And she would tell you that she told him this hundreds and thousands of times.
And just had a conversation 10 minutes ago.
And has begged him to go into therapy with her on 10 different occasions, and he wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But when you talk to Bob, bitch is nuts. I think she got one of those amorisms in her head. All right. So let me get back to Bob. Bob?
Yes.
Okay. You need to communicate with your wife.
Okay.
Something's up with her. You got to find out, and you got to turn the TV set off long enough to figure out what it is.
To really sit down and talk with her.
Okay? Because something's going on, and, women, they like to be talked to.
Yeah.
It's because you haven't been available in the way she needs you that this is breaking down.
Okay? Do you have any kids?
No, not yet.
All right.
We're going to have kids if we're not having sex.
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
You could trip while you're running with the hamper, and something could happen.
Yeah, right.
I've heard about that happening before. Okay, Bob, listen, sit down, light a candle, turn the TV off, try not to fart for 20 minutes, and have a conversation with her, all right? and get to the
Okay.
bottom of it. Okay? All right.
Yep.
All right. Save the hooker for me.
Yeah,
All right? I mean the hooking.
I'll send her over to your house.
Yeah, thank you, Bob. Man, that's Squaresville. You go into a whorehouse and they think you're a cop. It's time for a new wardrobe, by the way. That's how you know it's time to put away the seersucker slacks, the earth shoes, and let the hair grow out just a little bit when you stroll into a brothel and they think you're undercover bunko. All right, we're going to take ourselves a little break. Destiny's Child is our guest tonight. We'll be back after this. It's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Beyonce, Kelly, Farrah, and Michelle are all here from Destiny's Child. We'll hear something else off of their CD. They're nominated for a couple of Grammys. They'll be collecting those tomorrow night before they head out to the parties. And
if you go with them.
If you go.
Yeah, that's only.
If you go.
Yeah, that's only.
if I go, I gotta be honest with you, ladies. There's a couple other girl bands that are interested in having me along for the ride. Word apparently got out last year that I was a bit of a good luck charm with the Dixie Chicks, bringing them a couple of Grammys, and although they don't want me back this year.
Yeah, I was gonna say after last year's incident.
Oh please, we had there was a little misunderstanding with the Dixies. I guess it's a good enough time to tell that story.
Sure.
Okay, I never met the Dixie Chicks before the Grammys. And I got a call from my agent or manager, and he said, one of the Dixie Chicks would like to take you to the Grammys as her escort. And I said, really? Why? And he said, I don't know. He was shocked. But apparently that's what she wants to do. It was Natalie, the lead singer. And at the time I had a girlfriend, and I said, geez, I don't know how that would fly with her. And he said, people do it all the time. Just as an escort, you show up with them.
And I said, you're going to be in big-ass trouble.
Everyone said I was going to be in big-ass trouble. But I said, what the hell? Why not? Sounds like a good time. And my manager said, yeah, people do it all the time. It's no big deal. It's just one of those Hollywood things. And I said, sure, sign me up. Tell her I'll go. Well, the girlfriend got PO'd. She was not good about it at all. But I put my foot down. I said, I'm going. So I went to the Grammys with the Dixies. No.
Oh.
Went to the Grammys. No, I'm tough, but I'm fair with the ladies, right, Drew?
Tough but fair.
Yeah. And I went to the Grammys, and I was a perfect gentleman. And after the Grammys, after they collected their 2 Grammy Awards, I went to a party for like 10 seconds, and then I came here. I was like a minute and a half late, and I had to do the radio that night, so I couldn't hang out and have a good time. It was all very innocent. And then next day, I got to my office, and there were some flowers on my desk. And it said, thanks for taking me to the Grammys. Hope to see you again soon. Love, Natalie. And I thought, wow, that's nice of her. Send over some flowers. And then a couple days later, I got a big, oversized Mrs. Fields cookie.
Uh-oh.
And it was written in like whipped cream, like to see you again, Natalie from the Dixie Chicks. And she put her cell phone number on there. So I thought, well, now I'm already in hot water enough with the girlfriend, so I better call her and kind of try to smooth things out, straighten things out a little bit. So I ccalled her. I was driving into work from the cell phone. I called Natalie, yes. And I don't know what time it was in Kentucky or wherever the hell, where are they from? I don't know.
Was that actually her phone number they had on the...
Are they from Nashville?
Yeah.
Tennessee. Right.
Maybe Tennessee. Yeah. It was her cell phone, and she picked up her cell phone, and she said, oh, my God. I said, this is Adam. She said, I'm watching you on TV right now. And I thought, the kid's really got it bad for me. And I mean, you guys can tell I'm an attractive man, of course, ass ladies. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you feel it too.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, and there's enough for me to go around. But I just want to slip that in. So I said to her, Natalie, I appreciate the flowers and whatnot, but I have a girlfriend, and when you guys come out here to do the Country Music Awards or whatever you're doing in 3 or 4 months, come on the show and we'll have a good laugh. And she said, oh, okay, all right, fine. I hung up the phone. A couple days later, big 6-foot sub sandwich comes rolling into the office that I'm at. Big sign that says, I will not be ignored.
Ooh.
Like a big for sale sign was stuck with a spear right in the middle of it. I will not be ignored, it says. So everyone at the office is going, wow, this chick's really, she's gone nuts. And I said, no, this, she just has a sense of humor. She's just playing around, you know. This is her way of saying, we'll let bygones be bygones. So we eat the sandwich, and I eat 3.5 feet of it. And then 3 or 4 days later, I get I get like a card or something, and it's Natalie again. And listen, I really need to talk to you. And I think, all right, I'm just going to ignore this now. And then about 3 days after that, I get a pair of panties in a box with another card that basically just says, come get on top of me now, basically. I need you now. You got to get me now. And the phone number again. So the guys I'm working with, my partners, are going, wow, this chick's really nuts. This is getting out of hand. I mean, this is turning into a stalker type situation, and you better call her. And I said, I did call her. Well, you weren't firm enough.
You got to do something.
I said, I wasn't rude, but I was. I made it pretty clear. I had a girlfriend, but we could be friends. No big deal. Everything was good. No, listen, Adam. This chick is nutty, and you got to lay it down, and you got to be harsh. You got to crack the whip a little because she didn't understand the first call. Oh, really, guys? Yes, indeed. When should I call her? Call her right now. Straighten this thing out right now before it goes another second. And put your foot down and be firm this time. So I said, fellas, you're right. So I called her up on the cell phone. She's in Nashville, the Pottery Barn with her mom. Now she picks the cell phone up. Natalie, yes, this is Adam Carolla. Listen, I need to talk to you. This is getting out of hand. Now, I appreciated the flowers and the 6-foot sub, but the panties, and it's really spinning out of control. So she goes, what panties? Listen, don't play stupid. I know what's going on here. And she goes, seriously, I know what you're talking about. I said, you sent some panties, didn't you? She's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I now look up, the entire office is filled with everyone on the staff. And
with video cameras.
With video cameras. They're laughing their asses off. I said, you sent a 6-foot sub, didn't you? I don't know what you're talking about. How about the cookie? Nope. Flowers? I thought my publicist probably sent those, so I just went along with it. She said, I was like, oh Christ, I'm gonna kill myself. Why? What's going on? I'm like, nothing is, and everyone is laughing like hyenas. I got 30 guys in the office just laughing. And the thing that really makes it bad is the big speech I gave right before I picked up the phone about the trappings of celebrity and how my matinee idol good looks are kind of a double-edged sword.
Whoa.
So she sent nothing, not even the flowers. And this was all the a-holes in my office just screwing with me.
So
Can you believe those bastards?
When you called her...
It was humiliating. Humiliating.
The first time when you called her.
The first time when I called her,
okay.
She figured her publicist sent the flowers over.
So she's probably like, why is he telling me that he has a girlfriend?
Right, but I wasn't so over the top with it that she got weirded out, and she probably just went along with it. Didn't think
anything of it.
Yeah, and I was saying like, yeah, we'll see in a couple months. She was like, yeah, all right, fine.
Sure.
Yeah. And I'm sure she rolled her eyes, but she probably didn't think too much of it after that. But then when I really put my foot down about the panties.
Like, does she know that it was a...
she does now. She came up here and we relived the moments.
Right. They came on the show. They were good sports. They sent over a 6-foot sub the following day, if you recall there, Drew. So they got a good sense of humor, those Dixies.
That was all Jimmy, or who was that?
All Jimmy and Daniel.
The two of them?
All of them.
Can you tell your girlfriend?
Everyone in that office.
Can you imagine how much they must have laughed behind your back?
Oh, my God.
Probably had trouble breathing.
And like I tell you, I was so puffed up about the whole thing that I kept giving them speeches about, the trappings of celebrity and what it's like when girl bands start stalking you. And
Did you tell your girlfriend about like all of the sub and all of these things?
Well, no, I didn't tell her about all that. I thought she'd get mad. I was trying to keep it, under control. I'm sure she was getting fed information as the joke went on.
Oh.
And so she knew all about. It could have really backfired because I could have went like, hey, I'm flying out to Nashville. Daddy's coming. The beauty of women though. Girlfriend's still pissed. You know what I mean? Here I am calling
victim.
Natalie from the
Yeah.
Dixie Chicks and saying, "Listen, I have a girlfriend. I cannot accept."
you some panties.
Still, and now I'm saying to my girlfriend, "Hey, how about some points here?"
She's still, you're
You know,
still
what I mean? It was,
guilty.
I didn't know what was going on. I was just, that was a pretty good test, right?
That was very good.
Very good.
Chicks, they've got a couple platinum records. They won some Grammys, and I'm saying no to all that. Come on, no, still mad. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of women.
Oh.
Aaron, that's all right. So the Dixies are all right, and everything worked out. I was just humiliated. Aaron,
Yeah?
what's up?
Hi, I have a question about doing ecstasy and mixing it with Xanax.
Very healthy,
Well,
perfectly normal,
let's get
perfectly
No.
natural.
Let's get a fantasy answer going here.
No.
All right.
Okay, short
Yeah.
story real fast.
All right.
Okay, well, I'm 21, and when I was 18, I took ecstasy like a lot. And I didn't take it for like 2 years, and then in the summer, I took it, and I got like this crazy panic attack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I get panic attacks now, and I take Xanax for it. Not often or anything, but just like once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And so I haven't done ecstasy since like the beginning of last summer. And I was thinking of doing it, and all my friends are like, "No, it'll be okay, but I don't want to have another panic attack." And I was wondering if there'd be any way to tell what would happen if you take a Xanax with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't even sit still for a fantasy answer on this one.
All right.
This is so
Hey,
disturbing to me.
Aaron, how stupid you got to be? What are you doing here?
They've actually done PET scans now and showed the damage that ecstasy caused, and the two specific things it will do is cause depression and panic.
There's CAT scans and there's PET scans?
Yeah, PET scan shows.
Is it all named after animals? They have a dog scan coming? I mean, is this like at the zoo or something?
Petstore.com scan.
What is a PET scan?
It's basically shows you can zero in on the activity of certain chemicals.
Yeah.
And the normal brain lights up in the serotonin pathways. You can sort of hone in on the serotonin activity, and after exposure to ecstasy, those areas drop out. The cells are damaged, and you get mood disturbances and panic attacks. And it is from brain injury, brain damage.
Wait, so they cause panic attacks?
Brain damage, and that ultimately results in panic attack.
Yeah, that's why you had the panic
And it's going to get worse and worse the more ecstasy you use and a lot of these symptoms will continue to get worse given what you've done so far.
All right, Aaron?
Okay, can I ask like one more really question real fast?
Yeah.
Okay, this is my ex-boyfriend, and he is like bipolar, I think, and he takes lithium for it.
Uh-huh.
And he wouldn't call up and ask us because he doesn't care, but I really do. And he takes lithium, and he smokes like marijuana like every day.
Well,
you guys are quite a team.
No,
You really are. You're meant for each other, you two.
Well,
I just want to know, so I can, because I always tell him, like, God, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really shouldn't be doing that.
Not having his marijuana addiction treated is a major issue. It's going to be essentially impossible for his bipolar illness to be properly managed unless the addiction is treated first.
All right. Boy. Okay, don't have kids, you two. They'll be mixing everything. Ashley?
Yes.
You're 16?
Yes.
What's up?
Hi, Adam.
Hi.
Hi, Dr. Drew.
Ashley?
Yes. Okay, I was calling to ask, I love the show.
Oh,
Calling to ask Destiny's Child a question.
here they are.
Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. I love you guys so much. You guys are so great.
Thank you so
I was
much.
calling to see, okay, like your music is so original and has such cool beats to it and everything. And I want to know, like, what inspires you, like, where you come up with your lyrics and stuff.
Well, I know working on this project, the second album, The Writing's on the Wall, we worked with Shakespeare and Candy Burris first, and they came up with some really great creative ideas and different ideas that we really liked for the album, because that's what we were going for this album, is something different. And it's like, after we worked with them, they kind of like set the foundation and the sound for the album. So the other producers came along and they kind of did the same thing. So the vibe just like really fit between everybody. And I know Beyonce produced on this album, which was a great thing because she knew everybody's voices.
Yeah.
And it's really great when a producer knows your voice because they bring out the best in you.
Yeah, you guys just all go so great together. You should have seen me on hold. I was singing when it was saying my name. It was so funny. I know every word. I swear, every day, me and my friends sing your song like back and forth. Like the chorus, the Say My Name.
Oh, really?
Back and forth, always, every day in history. It's hilarious.
Hey, Ashley.
Yeah.
You want to sing a little?
I have a terrible voice, but I think I know the words.
What if the girls sing a little with you?
All right.
Oh, my God. I would, like, totally die.
Come on. Yeah, better than singing with your friend, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
We will.
You want to do just the...
We'll do a little bit of the chorus to say my name for you.
Okay.
All right.
I think I know the words, so if I'm wrong,
Just join in.
All right.
Okay, so want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay. I know you're saying that. I'm assuming things.
Same girl. Oh, wait. We're going to do some of the chorus, all
Yeah,
right?
not so fast, eh?
Like the say my name, say my name.
Here we go.
Oh, I was thinking, okay. I know you're saying that. I'm assuming things.
Say my name, say my name.
Oh my
if no
God,
one
that
is
was so
around you,
beautiful.
say, baby, I love you. If you ain't running game, say my name, say my name. You acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby. Why the sudden change? Say my name, say my name. If no one is around you, say, baby, I love you. If you ain't running game, say my name, say my name. You acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby. Better say my name.
Truth, who you with? How would you like to
You go, girl.
Oh, man, are your guys' jobs safe?
Thank you so much.
All right, Ashley.
All of you.
It's our pleasure.
Listen to it every night.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Take
Bye.
care.
Bye.
Well, isn't that lovely? You see that? You wade through a whole bunch of calls of teenagers hooked on smack or pregnant, and then you get one of those, and it makes it all worthwhile. Right, Drew?
Worthwhile.
Paying attention, would you? That was lovely, by the way, ladies.
Thank you.
Heather?
Hi.
You're 16. I know people sing on records. I just never assume they can do it in real life. I don't know what, I'm not sure what that is. I think it's like a movie where, Jean-Claude Van Damme plays a cyborg or something. I'm used to him. Obviously, he's not in real life. I look that way at singers, too.
We're used to those alternative rock bands where there is
It's
a big difference.
lot of magic done in the studio, but not you guys.
Thank you.
Heather, where are we, with Heather? Yeah. What's up? You're 16.
Yeah, well, I wanted to say hi to Destiny's Child.
Hi.
I got your CD for Christmas and haven't been able to stop listening to it.
Thank you so
And
much.
I actually get to see you in concert on Thursday for the Boo Bomb, and I'm so excited.
Okay, we look forward to seeing you out there.
I know. My friends are so jealous that they can't go.
Why?
Because they didn't get tickets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, my God, I can't believe I'm talking to you. But, Adam, I wanted to say something new.
Yes.
One of my biggest pet peeves is when people call the show and say, this question is for Drew.
Yeah.
You always answer. Somehow you will answer, and it bugs the crap.
Well, in fact, Heather, when somebody says that, he's sure to answer immediately.
Yeah.
He makes a point of it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I want to know why I always have to like guys. Like, I always need someone to like. And if they start to like me, I lose attraction and get bored.
Well,
And the ones that I
think we all do that.
Yeah.
You sound like me.
Young girls do that.
But see, I've always been like that. I had a really good childhood. I wasn't molested or.
Oh,
abused
you're
or anything.
16. What do you mean you've always been that way?
Yeah.
You're 16.
Well, ever since I was a little girl, I've been obsessed with guys, like overly.
All right, well, and you guys can weigh in on this one, but I think all girls have that to some degree, especially young girls. Some have it more than others.
Yeah.
And the question is if Mr. Right came along, would you have to turn him down just because he was interested? Because if that's the case...
Or is it actually a protective mechanism that prevents you from getting needlessly involved with somebody that really is not right for you?
Right.
That's kind of what I think it is, because I'm always so afraid that they're going to hurt me that I feel I have to hurt them first.
Where'd you get that fear? Did somebody, were you abandoned when you were younger or something?
Not really. A family problem happened with my parents, and I'm not allowed to talk to my grandparents.
What happened?
They got in a business fight, and I was really close with my grandmother, and she moved to Arizona where it was cheaper, and I didn't talk to her for a long time, and it was really hard on me, and I had to move, and it was
You
really
may
hard.
still be dealing with that. I mean, it's a pretty painful loss.
I am.
Yeah, so that may be sort of resonating in your choices today. And I bet you'll get over that with time.
All right, Heather.
Because I've never had a boyfriend before.
Well, you're 16. It's all right.
That's right.
Yeah, that's probably a healthy thing. Listen, you want to know why not to have a boyfriend? Just listen to our show for a couple more hours.
That's right.
Lots of good reasons why not to.
It's also, if you want to know why not to get in a radio, listen to the show. Why not to do a lot of things? Just listen to the show, everybody. Kyle?
Yeah, hey.
You're 16.
Yeah.
What's up?
I just want to talk to you guys. You know those free condoms, Dr. Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering when I order them, if I was to, if on the package it's going to say, like, free condoms all over it.
Yeah, the Dr. Drew, the DrDrew.com condoms?
My mom checks the mail, and it's like...
You know, I haven't actually seen the packages that are going out. I don't think that they're doing anything to sort of call attention to what they're delivering.
There's an old Italian guy who rings a bell and pushes the condom cart down the street who'll be yelling your name from house to house.
The loudspeaker.
Giuseppe, the condom! He'll be yelling and ringing that bell like that.
Organ grinder with a monkey?
Yeah. He'll run up to the house. He'll ask to speak to your mother. Sometimes we use a bullhorn if there's a gate.
No, I can't. I haven't seen the envelopes, but if you register at DrDrew.com, you get 3 free condoms. And if you refer some of your friends, you get more free condoms. So.
Let me tell you something. The reason I like this discreet packaging, because it's a surprise even to me. And well, here's what I mean. You know, we've had Larry Flint on the show a few times. I got a subscription to Busty, which is one of the upscale magazines Larry publishes. And, you know, they don't send it in a big package that says Busty. They sent it's not because the customer would be embarrassed. It's probably because the mailman would rip it off. But they send it in like a brown bag that says Larry Flint Publication. It says LFP on it. And I always get it, and I think, what the hell is this? And then I open it up, and it's like, nice rack. It's an issue of Busty. Oh, my God. And it's great. I mean, it's a real surprise. I know you guys couldn't identify with this, but it's really, it's like finding money. It really is when pornography gets sent to your house in a plain package. And I imagine it'd be the same with the condoms, too. And whoever's in charge of sending that out is probably not doing it in a big condom-shaped box.
No, I don't think they're calling attention to it.
Connie, the condom mascot.
The idea is to lower
it on the side, right?
Lower the threshold of access for young people that decide to do this, and to make them have easier for them to make safe choices.
Right.
But not to encourage it.
Right. Okay there, Drew. And to get a little free publicity for DrDrew.com. Destiny's Child is our guest tonight. We'll take ourselves a break. When we come back, we'll speak to James, who can't stop having sex with his girlfriend. He wants to know if he's addicted to it. We'll talk to him about that after this. It is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. Beyonce, Farrah, and Michelle are here. We're not sure where
There goes Kelly.
There she goes. Destiny's Child.
What is this? That's us.
The name of this group. They have ourselves a couple of Grammy nominations. They'll be over there collecting those, God willing, tomorrow. By this time, they'll have dropped their management, forgotten about their friends, divorced or dumped the current boyfriends, and all be in rehab. I know how this business works.
Okay. Say my name.
Yeah. A little acapella for the Loveline. And we'll hop back on the phones and speak to James, who's 16. James?
Hey there. Actually, I'm 17. I gave the information wrong, but...
Okay.
Yeah, well, I got a couple problems here. One of them is that I cannot stop having sex with my girlfriend. And the problem is she's 15, and she's really, really innocent and kind of little. But she's really cute. And it's just kind of a rundown on me because I know it's not right and stuff, and protection's always an issue. And
what are you doing for protection?
Usually just condoms. We looked into the whole depot shot, and
keep that morning after pill around, all right?
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 15.
15?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you say she's innocent and petite and stuff?
The thing was, like, she's beautiful, but she always, she was kind of abused when she was littler. And
you, Brett.
Well, I mean, what am I supposed to do? I don't...
Yeah, stop
abusing her now.
Stop banging the bejesus out of the 15-year-old?
I think I need to, I need you to kick some sense into me or something.
All right.
This isn't cool because it happened tonight and I didn't feel good about it, and so I called you guys. And,
well, why you tell us why you feel it's wrong that you're having sex with her?
Well, first of all, she's 15. I know she's been abused previously. It's not right. I don't think it's right to be having sex with a 15-year-old, especially before marriage, and especially since I'm married for a kid.
Well, at least you're very pious man. That's what I like about this James. When he's not screwing, he's at church.
Well, pretty much, but...
Take penance for this.
Yeah, by the way, Adam, you're great. I listen to you all the time.
Thank you. Well, now I'm going to go easier on you. Hear that, callers? Little compliment. I don't care if you've killed 14 people.
We'll try it like
You
this.
tell me you like the Man Show, and all of a sudden I got a different attitude.
Let's see what happens. This question is for Adam, actually, and...
James, quiet down. Now listen to me.
So,
how do you know what her abuse is?
Well, she's told me all about it. And stuff
what was it?
Well, her dad died. She got in an abusive relationship with a really, really bad guy. His name is Ricky, and he needs to die.
How old was he?
He was 18, and she was, like, 13.
Mm-hmm.
And so he ended up physically, mentally, any type of abuse possible. He actually made her sit on an ice block for a while because she was mad, because he was mad at her and stuff. So it was kind of...
Where's a guy get an ice block these days, by the way?
I don't know. He would just, like, pour ice down her back and stuff, and this guy needs a big beat down.
He had an ice block, though. I must drive the Zamboni at the rink or something.
I don't think it was an ice box, but it was just big bowl of ice.
Okay, hey, James?
Yeah?
And still, what's up? Was there a dad before he died? Was he abusive or anything?
Oh, no, the dad was a great guy. Just kind of went downhill once he did die.
It's possible that she just got into an abusive relationship when she was trying to deal with his loss.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just, I'm going through PAX today now, and it's like all the stress and that.
How long have you two been together?
We've been together 9 months.
9 months.
Yeah.
Hey, James?
Yeah?
Yeah, why don't you see if you can slow it down a little sexually, maybe get to know her on a spiritual level or something.
I know it quite well. It's just, I don't know, everything kind of went too fast, and then, of course, I'm regretful for doing it in the first place, but...
James.
How do you recommend I stop?
Well, it doesn't sound like it by the speed of your voice.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of nerve-wracking talking to, like, my hero, and...
Oh, there goes the compliment again. He's back in. You talking about me? Yeah. Hey, James?
Yeah?
Okay, you need to cut your penis off.
Well, I actually thought about that, but then I kind of kicked myself in the bum and decided not to.
All right, I don't know what to say here.
You don't want to stop having sex, but you think you should. But you don't. You should wait until marriage. But you're.
What do you want from us?
I don't know. I don't care, James. You know what's right. Now control yourself. And I'm going to say that to everyone in America, by the way. Feel free to control yourselves, everybody. You have a lot of impulses, and we're living in a society now where everyone says, do what you want. Hey, if it feels good, do it.
That's BS.
Take it. It's yours. The world's yours. Everything's yours. Just get out there and do it. And all the sneaker commercials are telling everyone to go do stuff. And here's my advice. Go home and lock the door. Don't come out. I don't want to see you. Watch TV. I'm going to come out with the sneakers that have no soles on them. They're going to be called the TV sneakers. And they're going to be made for people like the lounge. They're not meant to be walked on, only to be reclined with. The top is a regular Air Jordan. The bottom is nothing. You can't go anywhere in these sneakers. That's what I want. I'm tired of all the Reeboks and the Nikes and all this nonsense with all this. It's your world. Go out there and take it. Go do it. You deserve. I want 100. All this ridiculous ads with this Gatorade. Guys are like, they're broken down. They're bleeding. The guy's got a compound fracture. He's carrying his mountain bike across the finish line. I look at this commercial. I go, who are these retards? You should go home and take a shower, you idiot. Now, what the hell is this? There's more commercials with guys carrying, like, mountain bikes, running up hills and stuff. I see that. I see an idiot. To me, it's like, hey, get on the goddamn bike and pedal it, or go sit down. But don't put it over your shoulder and start running up a hill with it, you idiot.
Idiot.
Idiots.
Idiot.
All right, so here's the point. None of you are special. God has no plan for you except for to stay home and watch TV and listen to me. Please, everyone out doing their own thing. Control yourselves, everybody. It's fine. I don't care what your parents did to you. You're old enough now, you control yourselves.
That's right. To understand where your impulses are coming from, stand back and make healthier choices.
There you go. You'll be happier in the long run. Unless you're a big celebrity like me and have 2 TV shows and a national radio show. Then you do what you want. Myra? Right, ladies?
Right.
Thank you. The ladies are eating so much they can't answer. What is all that you're eating? What you got going over there?
A cookie.
I like you guys because you drink a lot of coffee. That's good.
But they asked for hot chocolate.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
All right, but you're drinking coffee with just tons of sugar and cream in it, right?
Yes, we made her some hot chocolate.
At a certain point, it becomes melted ice cream. You understand? Once there's more cream and more sugar than actual coffee in there, it actually just becomes melted coffee ice cream. Myra?
Hey.
Hey, you're 17. What's up?
Yes, I am. I have this bump in my vagina, and I'm not sexually active.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, could it be like a huge zit or something?
Zit? Zit? Yeah,
zit?
you can get zit-like growths down there. You can also get Bartholin's glands that get infected and get abscesses in that area. That can happen.
Should I go? Yuck.
Is it tender?
I noticed because it itched a lot. I was sitting in class, and throughout the day I was like, whoa, So I came home and I checked it out. And it was like, whoa.
Looked like a huge sit?
It doesn't look like a sit. I was just wondering, could it be that since I'm not sexually active,
Well, I never heard of a sit down there, but why don't you sit down with a doctor and talk about this?
Yeah, you need to really look at it. Sometimes they have to drain them, and it can be kind of pain in the neck.
But like, dangerous, right? I mean, I'm not,
Okay, listen to me. Are you listening?
Yeah.
Are you listening?
Yes.
You can get abscesses, infected Bartholin's glands, little zit-like growths down there, very commonly. Go get it taken care of.
It could be a potentially dangerous situation.
Yes.
All right. All right?
Okay, thanks.
All right. What's going on there, Drew? You guys all right? Derek? Thanks for the giggles. You're 13 years old.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a question for Destiny's Child.
All right.
And I wanted to know how they met and decided to become a group.
Well, actually, Kelly and I met a long, long time ago, about 10 years ago, in auditions for a different group. And we met Farrah at Bill's video shoot, actually. And we met Michelle through our choreographer, Janella Segura. And we've always had the desire to sing, and this has been our dream forever, so we felt like it was a great combination, and here we are.
Derek, are you a big fan?
Yeah, I'm a really big fan of theirs.
Thank you.
I love your music.
Thank you very much.
I even chose your music for a project I'm doing.
Really?
Great. What's your favorite song off the album?
I guess it's Say My Name.
Really?
Have you seen the video?
Yeah, I think so.
I got one more question for you. What do you think the next single should be?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you like to sing?
Yeah.
Do you sing also?
Yeah.
You do? What project did you use their song for?
Because our teacher is like, she asked us like to like make this thing. We have to pretend you're like a DJ or something like that.
Oh, really?
That's great.
What the hell's going on in these schools? What happened to the reading and the writing and the arithmetic? Now all of a sudden you're spinning records and
You gotta make it fun sometimes.
All
Music
right.
is fun.
Well, they open a bar.
It's 2000 now.
In there? I guess it is. Hey, Derek.
Yeah?
Do you think the band's cute? You like the girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, thank you for calling.
You know, it's weird because they're like older, mysterious ladies to you, right, Derek?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Hey, seriously, are you guys attracted at all to me or Drew?
Of course.
The publicist must have given them a good talking to before they came in here. Just say you're attracted.
Send flowers the next day.
The guy who has one eyebrow, just say you're into him. We'll get you right out of there. Don't worry.
6 foot sub tomorrow. No, that's the third day. Oh, okay.
All right, we'll put Derek back on hold. We'll speak to Jesse. What are you doing there, Drew?
You didn't put him on hold.
Listen. Hey, listen, whack job. I just punched Jesse.
No. You did see what you did.
I put him on hold. All right, who cares? We're done with him.
You would have heard a nice. You had it locked. You had it locked on him.
Please, Drew, don't lie. Jesse?
Yes.
You're 16.
18.
I mean, you're 18. I'm sorry. What's up?
Well, I have a pretty bad flatulence problem. You know, I'm sitting with dinner with my
Flatulence?
Flatulence.
Right.
In class, and I can't help myself. I just let them go. It's really embarrassing, and I almost got kicked out of the classes.
Are they audible? Do people hear them?
Oh, yeah. They're
do.
pretty loud.
Yeah. You got anything going now?
No. But they're pretty much it only pops up when I'm like in class.
Yeah.
Make a ruckus.
You can't hold them in?
No, I don't know what's wrong.
You mean they just come out?
Just come on out.
Yeah, that's bad news. Yeah, the ladies aren't much into that, are they?
No.
You guys don't like that? That's why I've never farted in my life.
Oh, yeah, right.
One time when I was under heavy anesthetic in the dentist, I think something came out, but that's the one and only time. Right, Drew? Drew, in the
lighting,
4.5 years we've been together, you've never heard me fart, have you?
Not without a plume of smoke coming out.
Let me tell you, light them and it gets rid of all the scent. Not that I would know, but I'd
You got jeans on tonight, Adam. You can impress the ladies.
No, not in front of the ladies, please. Jesse?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask Dr. Drew if there's anything I can like not eat or.
Yeah, you got to. Different people have different foodstuffs that cause this. One of the things to do is be careful not to swallow air.
Okay.
When you're eating. The other is to
now wait. How do you do that? How do you not swallow air when you're eating? You slow down.
Slow down.
Oh, yeah.
Eat plenty of liquids. Chew a lot your food well. And swallow
Liquids,
slowly.
huh?
Yeah. Swallow slowly, and then. Really, it's some people it's spicy food, some people it's the amount of food, the frequency of food, the legumes. You got to find the foods that stimulate this.
You know what's funny about my friends? They find the food that stimulates it, and then they double up on it. That's jackpot. I really mean it. That my partner Jimmy Kimmel, if we have a long, if we drive to Vegas or we're going on a road trip or something. He, that night and that morning, intentionally eats food that he knows disagrees with him. Pasta fazool. That's his thing. It's like an Italian bean dish. And he'll get in the car and he'll go, I ate about 3 pounds of pasta fazool last night. Let's go. And then there's the next move. He likes to lock the windows and lock the doors and turn the heater on, and everyone can just. Before we went to Vegas, 3 years ago, he had an entire can of raw clams. I said, "What are you eating?" It makes him smell. I said,
"Okay."
You don't like clams? No.
Your friend's special.
Yeah, I said, wasn't it hard to eat the can? I almost threw up. I was like, but I'm glad I ate it now. It really gives an extra punch.
This guy is sick.
Yeah. You are so right, ladies. All right, we'll take ourselves a little break, and then we'll be right back with Mike, who got a throat infection after giving girl oral sex. That's why you should never do it.
Wow.
Take the mic after this. We're back. Destiny's Child is the name of our guest tonight. The Writing on the Wall is the name of the CD. Up for a couple of Grammys tomorrow night. Drew is writing Ellen DeGeneres a letter, trying to do a little A-kissing as we speak. Right, Drew?
That's right.
What do you want? What do you want from her? A little date?
No.
No? You want to get together on a project?
Yeah, think about something.
Let me explain something. She's a big star, Drew.
I know that.
Okay, you're just a radio guy.
I know.
Okay. All right. Mike?
Hey.
You're 25.
Yes, I am.
All right, so you got the throat infection after performing oral sex on your girlfriend.
Well, yeah, well, kind of. Well, she was my friend from Puerto Rico. And she came down, we saw each other for a while. And one thing led to another, and that happened.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's a totally different situation.
Well, it's an insane situation. Just
Oh, I see. Then shut up!
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so I was just wondering if...
we can never get to the goddamn question on this show. That's what I love
You wonder
about
if what? What?
Let me lay it on you. Can you get an infection of your throat from bacteria or something?
Like a sexually transmitted disease?
Well, I don't think it was a disease.
You can get chlamydia, you can get gonorrhea, you can get syphilis, you can get herpes. Absolutely.
But is that a sore throat?
That's how it presents, yeah.
It is.
Absolutely.
Oh. And let me tell you, Puerto Rico is not such a great, card in the hand. You know, they got all kinds of disease over there.
Well, be that as it may, and it may just be a coincidence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How long did you do it?
Do what? The sex, the oral sex? Or?
Yeah.
Long enough. I mean, we didn't time it or anything, but she was happy.
Okay, thanks for that, Mike. Thanks for that wonderful piece of specific information. Thank you very much.
About 45 minutes.
45 minutes?
Well, yeah.
Are you
Adam's
crazy?
throat just got sore thinking about that.
It's throwing the curve off for the rest of us. 45 minutes. I'm going to have him killed when I'm in charge. I'll only let the men with penises under 5 3/8 inches live and who perform oral sex less than 3 minutes. That's going to be my policy.
We're going to hear a song.
I don't have 45 minutes combined in a lifetime. If you added up all the 30-second encounters, I don't think they'd get to 45 minutes, Drew. Am I exciting you, ladies?
The song is, this is the second track, it's Chumpin' Chumpin'.
All right. That was good. The Writing on the Wall is the name of the CD. That's Destiny's Child. Well, I think you don't need me to get that Grammy. That's it. You're getting to them. That sounded great.
Thank you.
Very unique styling.
Yeah,
very smart.
And you got little glimpses of the choreography here, too.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like a band. See, a lot of the guests we have on, they've been at it for too long. They're bitter and they're stoned, and they just sort of, when their song comes on, they throw the headphones down, they lean back, and they start yelling at their manager or something. But I like when people bop along to their own stuff, doing a little choreography. Yeah, nice. That sounded great. All right, let's just speak to Luke over here. Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sweat a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to me. We don't have much time. Go to the dermatologist. They have stuff.
Where do you sweat? Where do you sweat?
Basically under my arms. I sweat like hell.
Xerac.
Yeah, they have this stuff called Xerac. Go to the dermatologist. Ask them about it, all right?
Sometimes they can also ablate the sweat glands, too.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You're 18.
Okay.
All right?
Sounds good, man.
And don't wear any white blouses.
Okay.
All right.
Deal.
All right. We'll take ourselves a little break. We'll be back after this. Yeah, that's it. Another successful Loveline show put to bed. I want to thank Destiny's Child for coming in here and doing a great job.
Thank you for having us.
You guys were great. I wish you the best of luck at the Grammys tomorrow night.
Thank you.
And when you start your tour up and you're anywhere in town in the future, please stop by and pay us a visit.
We will.
Yes.
We'd love to have you. The CD is The Writing on the Wall. Go out and get it if you haven't already. And until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
Say my name, say my name. If no one is around you, say baby I love you if you ain't running game. Say my name, say my name. You acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby. Why the sudden change? Say my name, say my name.
Well now, this has been Loveline. The stuff expressed on Loveline is not necessarily the stuff of the staff, management, sponsors, or anyone else, including Westwood One Entertainment. Loveline is produced by Ann Wilkins Ingold. Now, please enjoy these birds.